What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Xenoverse 2 DLC 7 video for you guys. Today we're gonna be taking a look at the footage from the DLC 7 stream while they were in training mode, showcasing these characters and looking at the moves that they showcase and actually breaking them down for Kefla and baby Vegeta. Now, we're not going to be able to see everything in this. I don't believe that they showcase everything possible for these moves, every in and out possible that these moves have. So again, we're only going to get a good gist of it, but there's still going to be, of course, stuff when this DLC actually drops that we will be able to figure out for ourselves, especially with some of Kefla's moves like Gigantic Breaker and Blaster Ball. Those moves, as we're about to discuss, are ones that really interest me and ones that I cannot wait to get my hands on to see how they truly work, what's the max damage and things like that. Now, one thing I do want to mention before we get this video started is Sub Saturday, guys. This week we are not going to have a Sub Saturday due to my mess up. I forgot to announce it, all due to the fact of, you know, the Shinobi Striker beta, the DLC 7 hype. Those things really completely made me completely forget. So I do apologize for that. But next week's Sub Saturday, as I've already announced in the video you guys may have seen earlier, is going to be your worst experience slash ass whooping against a modder, guys, because modders are really getting annoying. They were really, even in the tournament of power tournament that Xenoverse 2 had going on, there were modders in that. So that is going to be the topic of this week. Hopefully we could bring some attention to this modding issue. You know, maybe Bandai will see this video and take it a bit more serious since it was in the tournament and things like that. So again, send me your clips of your worst experience slash ass whooping against a modder. But let's jump straight into this video breaking down Kefla and baby Vegeta's skills from the DLC 7 stream. Alright, y'all, getting this breakdown started of these two DLC characters' skills. We're going to be taking a look at Kefla first. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to fully see everything and get full knowledge of it until we actually get our hands on it. But from the DLC 7 stream, we were able to see a good amount and get some good knowledge, I guess you could say, about these skills, some good info about them, and to see how they really work for the most part. But again, once you get your hands on them, of course, there will be some other things that you will be able to test that I'm sure were not tested in the stream. But jumping straight into it with Kefla again, she has some very dope skills, starting out with Blaster Ball, guys. Blaster Ball, as you see, it has multiple variations. You can just do it one time, where it does 1,755 damage throwing 2 key spheres, but you can also press the button multiple times or hold it down. I don't know which one it is between the two, and it can take a total of 3 bars of ki, I believe, doing 5,535 damage, which is not bad at all for 5,535 damage. And even at times in the stream, guys, I promise you, I saw this move do more than that in a combo before. So once we get our hands on it, Blaster Ball is a prime example of one of those moves that we're gonna have to test it more for ourselves once we actually get the DLC. Now, the next move they're about to showcase is Gigantic Breaker. Now, what I want you guys to pay attention to with Gigantic Breaker is the closer you are, the more damage you're gonna put out, or the less damage you're actually gonna put out, is my assumption. It's either that or an additional input is what causes extra damage with this move. Now, the move looks exactly the same as it's about to in a second right there, but as you see, that did 2,835 damage from close. Now they are a bit farther. The animation is going to be once again exactly the same, but since they were farther, I believe it did more damage, and it resulted in Kefla's tripping over like she did in the anime as if she were to miss with that move. Now again, that could be either another additional input, but it also could be the fact that the farther you are with Kefla with that move, the more damage you're actually going to get from it. Now, the next move they showcased was Ray Blast. Ray Blast is definitely a dope move because it has multiple inputs. You can have it just strike your opponent like that, or you can have it literally go everywhere like it did in the anime. Now, you can also put together some crazy combos due to the fact that it has that extension feature afterwards. As you see, Syriax was able to put together an 11,225 damage combo just without using a stamina break, just with using Blaster Ball and Ray Blast in one combo. He was able to get that kind of damage. Now the next thing they showcased was her ultimate, and her ultimate, guys, is absolutely amazing. One of my favorite, if not my favorite ultimate in the game once it actually comes out. The animation is just sick. Now one issue that people will probably have with this move is this right here. As you guys see, it is an unvanishable knockaway ultimate. It is like Super Kamehameha, as if to where if you use a knockaway attack and then use the move, you won't be able to vanish it unless you use your evasive. So some people, most likely a lot of people honestly will probably have issue with that, because a lot of people have issue with the Super Kamehameha unvanishable, and that does more damage than Super Kamehameha. So again, people will definitely be having issue with that. Now the next thing that they showcased with her was her stamina break, which this is just one of them. I'm sure she has others, but that was a very simple 5 light into the light break. Now I really like her stamina break because it is very, very disrespectful with that big boot coming over and slamming your opponent straight on the head. So definitely liking her stamina break. Now the other thing, or the last thing I believe that they showcased, was her 2 grabs. Her 2 grabs is an absolutely dope feature in my opinion. I believe they're about to showcase the first one right here, and the one in the air is definitely my favorite one. Has that waterfall effect from Vegeta's move. It really looks like what Vegeta did to Goku Black, but nobody else in this game does that. So that is a very, very dope grab animation. Really like that one right there. Now her other one on the ground is similar to Goku's, how Goku picks you up and kind of twirls you around and then throws you, but hers twirls you around way more than Goku does in Xenoverse 2. As you guys see right here, when you're on the ground, you literally twirl your opponent around like 7-8 times, which is more than Goku, Gohan, or any of them actually do with their grab. Now that was everything that was really showcased for Kefla. Again, we got a good understanding of what these moves can do, but not a full one until we get these skills for ourselves and actually take them to the training mode. I'm sure there'll be other things that we will be able to figure out. Now the next character we're going to showcase is Baby Vegeta, and starting out with his ult. As you guys see, that was just a 7-bar charge up. Didn't even charge it up all the way, and look at the damage he got from that. 15,497 damage. So basically what that means is if Baby Vegeta has 10 bars of ki at the time of a stamina break and just launches it, it's going to take 3 bars of ki initially, and then it's going to drain those other 7. He's going to get 15,500 damage from that move. So if you get stamina broken by Baby and he has a fairly nice amount of ki, it's a GG at that point. You're gonna die, it is guaranteed, because especially if you have 10 bars of ki, like I said. Okay, hold on, I just got jumbled right there. Let's restart. If they have 10 bars of ki and you get stamina broken, all they have to do is launch it fairly quickly, because if they don't have to charge the move up at all, it launches very, very fast. So it won't even require a heavy stamina break to be used at certain times, depending on how much ki you have. Now right here, he's about to showcase it with him actually charging up ki. As you see, it does take quite a while to charge your ki if you do not have much. So if you do not have much ki playing Baby Vegeta, you definitely want to use a heavy stamina break to charge up as much as possible. But as you see, charge it to the max right there, getting a total of 19,000 damage in total with Revenge Death Ball. Revenge Death Ball is definitely looking like, again, one of my favorite ults that's going to be in the game when it actually comes out. Even the animation, I've always loved the animation and how that move actually looked in the anime and in past Dragon Ball games. Now something they showed right here was the Revenge Death Ball once he had the limit burst going, and obviously that was going to kill him. Once he got the attack up going, it was definitely a GG at that point. Now the next move they showcase right here is Revenge Final Flash. As you see, definitely a dope move. One thing I did not like about when they showcased that is they did not have the ki on to where it was just normal. They had it on unlimited to where it did not drain at all, so we couldn't really get a feel of how much ki, or not feel, we couldn't get any knowledge of how much ki that move actually takes when you fully use it. Now the next move they were showcasing was Reverse Shot. As everybody knows, it is similar to like I guess you could say it is similar to, what's it called, Bojack's moves. I cannot remember Bojack's moves right now, guys. Bojack's move that we got from him before, it is similar to that, but also with like a sudden storm type of effect, how it just gives the multiple ki blast at the very beginning. Now that was a fully charged Revenge Final Flash. As you see, it did 4,770 damage, But again, the issue with that is that we did not see how much ki it actually took since they have it set to unlimited. Now, one cool thing about Baby Vegeta and Revenge Final Flash is it actually does more damage when your health is low. When you are in danger, it does more damage. Now, this could also be his Super Soul. Actually, let's take a look at that really quick, guys, because that was the last thing that we were going to actually showcase. Let's take a look at that and see, and that is his Super Soul. That is why it actually gains more damage. A lot of people at first were thinking that it gains more damage when your health is in danger. That is not the case. It is because his Super Soul activated that move ended up getting more damage. Again, a lot of people from the stream and things like that thought it was because his health was low, considering the fact that it's called Revenge Final Flash. Maybe when your health is low, it actually does more, but that is only due to the Super Soul as to why it did more damage. Now, that is literally everything that they really showcased for these two characters as far as their skills. That was all I really wanted to talk about. Now, I wanted to showcase Kefla's grab because that was just absolutely dope, the fact that they gave her two different ones. But all in all, man, let me know, how hyped are you guys for these DLC characters? What do you think about these DLC characters? Because to me, these are looking like two of the more refined characters that we've had, period. Two of the characters that they probably took the most time on to make and put the most time into. So I'm really enjoying the DLC so far. Everything that we're going to be getting, to me, is absolutely lit. But let me know, again, your thoughts on that down below, and why do these things keep popping up? But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.